Alrighty. Everything should be live, hopefully. I'm actually going to leave that preview on there today because I will need to be checking the screen. Hello, good morning, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you, wherever you are. I got to turn this volume down. It's a little hard for me to talk sometimes when the sound in the game is too loud. Any Hoosers, as promised, we are starting a brand new series due to some complications with the last one. That being said, welcome to 100 Days Fallout 4 Desert Edition. I've managed to find a mod list that is pretty extensive. I think it's like over 1,000 mods in it. And so yeah, we're going to be playing that list. It's literally turned the entire wasteland into a desert. So instead of there being lots of trees and some greenery, it's mostly sand and some cacti. There's new creatures, which are very difficult. I'll go ahead and say that. I did play for about half an hour to an hour just to check out, everything included with the new system. Make sure I didn't hit any random crashes in my first, little bit of playing. So yeah, it's a really, really nice mod list. I will try to remember to put it down in the description following this, as I'm just now realizing that I didn't, but that's all right. So if you're looking for the mod list, you can find it on Wabbajack. It is called Sandland. It is very hefty, requiring about 479 gigs total of size. Now, me personally, I have a sort of built-in, I think, SSD into my computer. So I have the main, hard drive and then also the SSD. So I have a place to store very large downloads and things of that nature. So that's where I'm able to put all of it. And I think the actual install size is like 265 gig, which is still nothing to sneeze at. But I mean, if you've ever played Ark before, then or modded Skyrim, I suppose, then you're kind of used to that. So enough of my rambling. We'll get in so you guys and girls, gals, sorry, can see what it's all about. And there will be quite a little bit of load up here, just because, again, when you have 1,000 mod or 1,000 plus, whatever you want to call it, things can take a little bit, and it's just because you're piling on so much onto something that is fairly well dated. And even though there are tons and tons of mod support for enabling the machine to handle a lot more without, collapsing in on itself, so to speak, it still takes some time. So just bear with me here in the early loading screens, and we'll get there. That I do promise. But it's just trying to sort everything out, Now, in the bathroom scene, after we create our character, we will also have to stand there for about a good 30 seconds to a minute just to make sure everything gets loaded in before we're ushering the game to continue with, progress, essentially. And at some point, oh, that's actually real time down there in the bottom right. So that's kind of nice. See what time it is without having to change screens. I will say I don't think loading took this long for me on the first time, but also, whenever you're sitting here and you're not trying to entertain the crowd, you're just watching a video and waiting for something to load, time might pass a little differently. So we'll be patient. I do have a couple extra tidbits that hopefully play well with the stream and help to enhance the Fallout experience, if we ever get into it. I do hope everyone's having a good, was it Wednesday today? Sorry. Days of the week kind of get lost on me. They only matter when they matter, if that makes sense. It only matters that it's Saturday if I'm trying to go to the zoo with my kids and I don't want it to be busy, right? And it only matters if it's Monday at 5, 6 o'clock if I decide I want to go to town and go grocery shopping or go get something to eat. All right, because then we're just hit with all the traffic. For context, I live about 30 minutes out from any sizable community or town of any kind. So no matter which direction I drive in, it's about a 30-minute drive, and I get kind of the same results. You got like a slightly small town, and then you got like a little bit larger than that as the second option, and then you have a little bit larger than that as the third option, and that's just sort of what I'm dealing with as far as availability. And you know what? I'm such a dunce. I think I might have just figured it out. You're supposed to hit enter. I did this same mistake whenever I was just playing solo, so hit enter, I believe. Oh, okay. There we are. Do do do. 18 guys. Oh, it's just an edit. Okay. So yeah, here we are. The Lone Wanderer. Probably.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
This.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
The sound in this is very warm. Let me know if I need to turn it up a little bit. It looks like the dialogue might be a little quiet, but I don't want the rest of the sound to sort of be overpowering. We'll try moving this to 20. All right. So let's see. What do we have for our face here? First things first, I always go for the hair, just because I feel like it's one of the most defining features on a character, and so you oftentimes get the best result by styling it first. I kind of don't know. There's going to be a lot of different options here as far as character customization, because that's just something that comes with modded. And you know, I get it that some people really want to go all kinds of crazy with their characters. I tend not to, even whenever I have the options available. I tend to still stick pretty vanilla as far as character creation goes. That being said, I mean, maybe this is a good time for us to switch it up a little bit. Not that any of these are really tickling my fancy, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This kind of looks almost Super Saiyan. Not gonna lie, maybe we can find a Super Saiyan hairstyle, and that I would be all for going a little wacky on. Why are there so many of these, and so many of them look the same? You can't just label them all differently and then put up the same stuff. No, I'm sure the color code is different. It's just, at some point you got to be like, you know what, we have enough colors. There's only so many colors in existence. All right, so let's, I don't even, we're back into normal. Okay. Let's just keep it regular, I guess, for now, and we'll focus on the style. First we go all the way down, and we have our classics. I am curious, though, what all we have available. Let's get a little side profile here. A lot of different bald options. Oh, big wig. Okay, I feel like I'm turning the wrong way. Okay. Well, I guess it just really switches back and forth. Let's do something like this. It looks like every option we have it flipped. You know, I'm not seeing any. It looks kind of like Rogue from X-Men. There's always way more female options than male options. I'm not judging you mod creators. I'm just saying. I don't think it should be so hard to find a little Goku hairstyle somewhere up in here, right? Maybe. That's kind of, yeah, we're getting into, you know, those kind of vibes. These are like just the original ones mixed together. I respect it. I'm not going to choose it, but I they literally just copy pasted one on top of the other. Yeah, no, I mean, I can respect it. Maybe you saw two and you're like, I really want a combination of these two, but you know, we have what we have. Oh. No. Sorry, it got kind of wacky there, so I was, looking for something. There's so many different hairstyles. This is insane. Alright, we're looking for like a Super Saiyan type. That was more Johnny Bravo. Kind of reminds me of the character that I did for the Starfield video, Can't Leave New Atlantis. I literally can't even tell the difference in these now. Am I going to have to scroll all the way back down? I suppose I really didn't think about that, you know? Oh. If we weren't already going to be wearing helmets and masks, I would be much more prone to saying yes to this because it's just silly. I'm not gonna lie, that's you're getting there. You're not quite reaching what I wanted though. If I hit escape, will it put me back to? Oh, thank goodness. And then if I hit E, oh yes. Okay, so, and this is why I just stick to vanilla. There's too many options. I didn't find the one I wanted, so we're just gonna go for ex-military look. It kind of looks like a douche. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry if you have that hairstyle. I'm not saying you look like a douche. I'm just saying in this instant, our character kind of reminds me of someone that might be less than pleasant to interact with on a day-to-day basis. You want to go completely bald? I don't think I've ever been bald in a game before.
Looking good.
My brother's bald in real life, and I like to give him shit about it just because, I mean, neither one of us ever saw it coming, you know what I mean? We just never, never really thought that we would ever be bald because all of our, upper lineage still have hair, and so we just assumed the same thing. I kind of dig the heavy, oh, okay, the bard. I do like that with the little French curl there.
Well, hello, handsome.
I'm just gonna be real with you. I can grow a pretty mean mustache myself, and I can. Oh, that's not. No, I want to change the color of his facial hair. Nope, missed it again. This. Oh, can I not? How do I? How does one color thy beard? Yeah, because that just is it. Is it just the same color as my hair? Let's see. Okay, it is. All right. We can go old, but I'm not gonna lie. This kind of gives me Master Roshi vibes. Where is? No, you know what? Might be feeling more of the Master Roshi type look, or this. This kind of looks like a pirate, a swashbuckler. All right. Honestly, to me, it doesn't matter that much.
So handsome.
So, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded a little sarcastic there. So we're looking good. Looking good. Oz. I mean, I just want some that are non-normal and non-creepy, right? Doesn't Master Roshi have green eyes?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. All right. And honestly, the rest of the stuff, it's too much work for me right now. Sure, I could blow out the proportions, but let's just let the man be. And then we'll go to body. And I'm thinking, you know what's weird? You don't add the weight in the face. You just add it in the neck. What is thin and large? You know what I mean? We have no muscle. We're just calories at this point. Anyways, here we go. This shall be us. We're we're pretty well, either that or we go super skinny. Kind of like super skinny. He looks like he could really haul ass, you know? That doesn't really fit. I mean, that does fit for Buff Master Roshi. We all remember him. But I like this a little bit better. We look like somebody you can trust is basically what I'm trying to get at here. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters, right? In the wasteland. So character confirmed, and we're gonna let all this stuff load up before we ever even think about walking towards that door. And trust me, there's quite a hefty little amount here. So, as per the usual, the first episode is a lot of introductions, right? Getting through the vault, all that nice stuff. I will say, when it comes to the vault, we're going to be using some console commands, and that is at the request and acceptance of the modless creator. There's apparently some bugs that spawn in the vault that you just aren't really equipped enough to deal with at that stage in the game. So we're going to deal with them in other means and make sure that we live going through the vault, right? And that's pretty much all that there is to it there. We're going to stand here for another couple seconds. All the messages are gone, but we really want to make sure that nothing messes up in the game. Nothing's worse than whenever you get 10 hours deep into a playthrough and you realize that one thing's broken, and it's all because the mod author said don't leave the bathroom in the very beginning. But we should be good now.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degree Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Godsworth.
Of course, sir.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
That's your favorite, really? Bat babies? That's where you're like, this is for me.
Now, who left those here?
What? Okay, so he's not a smoker, but he does host parties.
It's a little early to be drinking.
Or it's a little late. Hey.
Sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Continue with a high of 56. But then we're looking at a cold front coming down from Canada, making it crisp and dry for next week's Halloween festivities.
Yeah, Halloween's gonna be a real drag this year. Something tells me.
How can someone so small drink so much?
You know what? That's a really fair point.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Not if you leave the fridge open like that.
Looks like the milk got delivered. Saddle up Salisbury steak.
Oh.
Graded A+.
There's some grass coming.
Salesman. He comes for you every day.
Some grass growing up through the floor. Other than that, you know, it looks very warm in here. Honestly, I feel like might need this a little bit. I usually play it a little bit different FOV just to have a better look at everything.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Sounds like his voice is going out a little bit. I wonder how many families he's talked to before me. Well, then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
All right. Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Alrighty, so Porkerson, and typically, because I don't know what the perk setup is going to be like. Yes, I played a little bit, but I wasn't paying attention as much as I probably should have. I do know that it's a different type system than what you may be used to leveling up with in Fallout 4, so that should be fun in the very least. I do like having a lot in perception, a little bit in intelligence, some in charisma, endurance, agility's usually good. Is this alright? It looks a little too well rounded, I'm not gonna lie to you there, but I don't want anything to be too weak and it's like, oh, now I can't do 3/4 of the game because I gotta get, you know, luck to 3. So this looks pretty good. We're higher on perception than anything else, and we'll probably use the little special book in the beginning to level up perception a little bit more. And yeah, looks good to me.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
You are exceptional. So now all of our perks and stuff
For
should
you
be
and Sean,
swapped to the
no
new
price is
system.
Too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Vault-Tec announced a continuation of
Sean has been changed, but he absolutely
Whoa.
refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection.
Alright, let's see. Give him a little Gucci Gucci goo.
In the mobile a bit. He loves that.
They don't find it even the slightest bit ironic that his mobile is rocket ships.
Now, huh?
Rocket.
Listen, after
Ships.
breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
And miss the World Series? Not gonna happen.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir? Mom? You should come and see this.
Cosworth said,
Codsworth?
ice it
What's
down.
wrong?
Does she come back here and grab him, or does she bring him initially?
followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our
say?
affiliate stations.
She brings him.
We do
Oh,
have
no.
coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Alright,
We need to get to the vault. Now!
now it's time to book it.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Don't worry, kids. I will reserve our spot. Look at this guy. He's been running since we were watching TV. We're clearly gonna beat him out in there.
Absurd! I am
Not on the list.
Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay.
We need to get in. We're on the list. Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am. Follow me. God
Come
help
on.
us all.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the gate?
Everything we can. Now keep moving.
Now keep moving. Thank God we signed that clipboard, 30 seconds before the bombs dropped, and then he was able to run it all the way over to you, and then you were able to verify that that is me. Otherwise, this whole story would have played out a whole lot differently. You coming? You're literally, you're lagging the pack here, Nora.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Shit, drop it. Drop it like a bomb.
Hold on! Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Alright. So thank goodness we got registered with the vault.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
I will say, I think I need to change a certain specific setting.
Everyone please step off the elevator.
Might be at a good spot for me to quit. We're gonna do this sooner rather than later. I know we just started, I'm sorry, but I would rather do it now rather than have to do it later and deal with the repercussions of that. So let me just find my game folder. Because I would like to make this windowed full screen instead of just being... Reset all this stuff, sorry. Borderless, that's what I'm looking for. Windowed mode and borderless. Okay, then we'll come over here. Sorry. A lot of settings involved in making sure your game runs correctly. Okay, and that was already set to that. Cool beans, and I think we are good to go with that. Save. And let me get this back up and running. Like I said, first episode stuff. All right. And we're just going to let this load up now. And I'm going to take a drink while we have this little brief moment of respite. Yeah, so now whenever I alt-tab, the game will... Oh. Supposed to continue running, but... Oh, it automatically saves it.
We're okay.
Or exits, you know, escapes it.
Everyone please step off the
Well, it's not
elevator
fantastic.
and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
Sweet Jesus. Yes, up the stairs.
That guy's got a very heavy Boston accent.
Just this way, please. This way.
Step over to the table.
You'll need your suits before we can
Thanks.
take you further.
What
Thanks. Now we walk down this long hallway. One thing I will say I don't necessarily prefer is the flooring in the vault here. Up close it's okay, but as you look further away it kind of gets this reflective, watery top quality. See?
Don't you think?
The vault suit is designed to be.
But you know, it is what it is. Got to take the goods with the bads. Where's that doctor you're at there?
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on. Like how nobody's questioning how cold it is, why everything's looking kind of frozen.
pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
This guy's ex-military. Doesn't even bat an eye.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Just turn a fan on. Otherwise, it's gonna get real hot in here real fast.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I wonder if all the other vault residents also woke up during this period. And if so, like, how did they not survive? As well, you know, during the evacuation.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
It's really fucked up that they do end up killing her, because it's like, y'all could probably use the help. You know what I mean? Aren't you a little short-handed? You could have just gone in there with a nice, like, hey, you know, wasteland shit, but we have a nice little base set up. I guess if you're gonna do experimentation on the kid or whatever, you know, maybe that wouldn't work, but you can always silence her later. Just saying. Yeah, see, it says that, but ours is the only one that opens. No one else finds that just the slightest bit curious that no one else wakes up. Anywhoosers. Oh wait, I gotta change the FOV again. That is one thing with Bethesda games. You always gotta reset your FOV. Alright, so, also, Vault Tech containers do have items in them now, and they're honestly some really good items. It's like building materials. Now, if it was, you know, really souped up weapons, I probably wouldn't take it here in the early bit, but this is just going to help us with, you know, outpost building. And I'll take that. Fiberglass and copper and circuitry. That's just not easy to come by. So we got all that. There's a stim pack in here, and I like to get the ceramic because you got to use ceramic whenever you're doing all your power stuff, right? I never, like, I go back and forth in video games between being like in a state of appreciation and a state of unappreciation. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and enter God mode just so we can run through this real quick and easy. Why is this not letting me select the rad roach right here? Maybe I need to put my weapon away. Maybe it's ow. Alright, alright. Still not, there it is. Let me just run this.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
And don't worry, I won't pick up so much that we would have become over encumbered, and so I'm like cheesing the system. Oh no, I did not mean to sit. I was just trying to grab a coffee mug. Maybe a glass bottle. You know, glass is a commodity upstairs from what I understand. I also like the idea that you can turn this glass bottle into a window somehow. Alright. Onward and inward, isn't that what they say? Yeah, see that rad roach is okay. I was about to say it's taking electric shocks and it's not dying. It's just not something that I really want to try and fight. And that one's just freaking huge, huh? Where? Okay, not the skeleton. Why are you selecting the skeleton? Like how far over? And now you're actually selecting the sliding door. Oh, there we go. Usually when they're facing me and about to attack, that is the moment when I can do it the best. Oh, I got this little guy though right there. Okay. We're just gonna loot this vault tech stuff really, really quick. Not gonna walk out there because I don't want to get shocked and like take any sort of damage that I necessarily shouldn't have, right? I know we're in God mode, but I don't want to abuse it is what I'm trying to say. He says as he goes around looting everything. But I'm pretty sure as far as weight goes, we're still on the up and up, I would venture to guess. Usually crafting materials don't actually weigh as much as what you would imagine them to. Sure, steel can get a little heavy, but the rest of these, I have a feeling they're pretty light. Honestly, I should have just done this on my first trip around, and that would have saved us the backtracking, but, you know, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. Can I reach those? No, not necessarily. Alright, that's good enough. Let's check and make sure... Oh, well, I don't have Pip-Boy yet. You know, let's just assume that I'm not overweight until we get to the Pip-Boy, and then we'll start making accusations, right? Alright, so a couple more buggers. All puns intended. All tins and punded. That's funny. Alright. Stimpaks, get the pistol, get the glasses, and get the ammo, right? And the pack of cigarettes, because I'm sure we're going to need it once we return to the surface. I wonder what happened to the overseer so that he's just sitting here, you know what I mean? I never really looked too far into Vault 111, though I will say that I have a future video idea that I will be needing to do a bit further research into. Instead of typing kill, I almost just typed radroach. Also, I haven't seen any of the new bugs, which is curious because in my first playthrough, it pretty much exclusively had new bugs in here. So maybe there's just like a % chance that one of the new ones spawns, and that's just sort of what we're dealing with here. Nope, there it is, a boom bug. Yeah, so they have higher health, and whenever you kill them, they do this. See what I mean? Somehow I have my FPS counter up there. How did I manage to do that one? Oh, it's backspace. Interesting. Not really preferred, but interesting. Not gonna worry about picking up all the buggy meat. I mean, technically we are just cheesing our way through here. There's only one more here. Now, technically, yeah, sure, I could have killed the rad roaches on my own, but you know, at a certain point, why risk it, right? There we go. God mode's off. We're all done with that. We never have to go back and do that again. Right? You don't have any more vault tech containers down here? I mean, it seems like something... Oh, wait, hold on. There is... Let's say there is more ammo over there. Alright, whatever. I guess I will accept that for the time being. Let's grab our Pip-Boy. I like how he only dusts off the middle of the screen, but the whole thing gets dusted somehow. Alright, now as soon as we grab our Pip-Boy, we're thrown into the level up options and that sort of beginner bit. And this is a bit more styled like Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas in the fact that you pick your skills and so on and so forth. Now, those of you that know me know that I enjoy long-range rifles. So we're going to go for long arms here. I did sort of already look through these and know roundabouts what I'd like to get. I think we're going to go gunsmithery. So I want to be able to enhance those rifles, right? And then we're going to go... I'm tempted to go influence because I like to build my base up, my settlement up early and get it established because I feel like that's always better. Stealth could be good though, right? Because that's combat and that's what keeps us alive. I feel like we can gain influence over time, but if we're not stealthy, then, you know, we might just be a little boned. So we'll go for stealth. We can be sneaky and we can fire our rifles and hopefully take everything out in 1 to 2 shots. That's my goal here. Then we have traits, and these can be thought of kind of like perks, but they're, you know, a bit more unique with it. And also, I'm just now realizing, let's get that day counter up and available. Now, again, I already looked through all these, so I know what I want to go. Now, you can only choose one of these 3 here: Social Butterfly, Unlawful Investigator, or Walking Library. And that's because they add to your skills, right? So they just don't want you to overpower it. Because I went for gunsmithery and all that kind of stuff earlier, I think I want to go for Social Butterfly here to sort of shore up our weaknesses, right? So this will increase barter, influence, which are the 2 that I wanted. Persuasion and gambling are okay, but primarily, you know, those first 2 that I mentioned. So we'll take the Social Butterfly, and then you'll notice that it's taking the other ones away. Then we'll take... This one's not bad, but we don't need action points that much either with, you know, our stuff. You start with all components, but your max carry weight is permanently lowered by 25. That's a hefty toll. Sell price is penalized by 30%. Some of these are really cool, like Code Monkey. All tiers of terminal difficulty are immediately accessible, but you start with only 1 chance to guess the correct password. Like, that's pretty fun. You know, actually, this isn't bad. +2 to perception, charisma, and intelligence. We lose 1 on strength, endurance, and agility, but I mean, those were already kind of our lower stats anyways. And we deal -20% melee damage, but I don't plan on dealing melee anyways. And this is kind of the exact opposite. So yeah, let's go for brains over brawn. Sums up our character pretty well. All right, and there we have it. We got the Pip-Boy. That is fantastic. Okay. So from here, we just go on out and continue our adventure. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I always think escape is what backs us out of the Pip-Boy. That's a me problem. It's not a you thing. It's a me thing. Like I said, the sound in this mod pack is very warm. It's very surrounding.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated.
Sometimes it sounds a little fake, but for the most part, it really delivers an excellent experience, I gotta say. Alright. Then, of course, we'll hit us with another little save right here, because I always like to have one just before you leave out on the elevator, just in case you ever need to go back and tweak one or two things, or whatever, you know? Maybe not necessarily for this playthrough, but if I wanted to do another playthrough, just sort of on the side, I usually don't, because it burns me out, then I would have the option of making it a little bit different. So we're not going to change anything. We're going to hit finished, and I like how that says, please do not try and stop the elevator. I don't know why you'd get on it and then be like, you know what? Pause for a second. Change my mind. I want to go back down. I've also thought about what would happen if the top doors, what if they just got broke? You know, 200 years is a long time. What if they didn't necessarily open right here? And yet the elevator is expecting it to come all the way up, so it of course continues to raise. You just get squashed. Squashed like a little bug. Alright, so I'm going to let y'all look out at the wasteland here, and then we'll load the rest of the settings that we need to load. So, hello, and welcome to Fallout Desert Edition. Right? If I can get a good angle here. Yeah, it's everything's gone. Most of the trees are destroyed, as you would imagine. It looks a bit closer to the Fallout series, where things are truly a wasteland, right? No more regrowth is happening here. Not unless I plant it. So, that's what we're dealing with, and it looks, you know, really, really nice. It's just like clean. They could have done this and it could have been dirty, but it's clean. It's a clean kind of dirty. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's load up the settings that we need to load up for the last time here. You just go into mod config, MCM settings manager. For those of you watching this and wanting to play, just follow these steps and you'll be good to go. Then you hit apply. For the Sandland beta, the other settings, you know, it looks like, and this mod list is very much based off the Magnus Opus list. Pretty sure it just takes that list and then adds, changes, adapts, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to wait for this these settings to sort of roll through here. Looks like they have. And so we should be good to go. Finished. Change to the resource complexity setting. And then what I always like to do, just because in one mod pack or ways back, they said to do this just to make sure everything is loaded correctly. So you save after you load your settings, you save the game, and then you reload it just so everything has sort of a fresh start with it, right? Sometimes changing the settings in MCMs can work a little funky. But now we're rocking, we're rolling, we're ready to go. So... and I did come out of God mode, right? Let's see. Inventory. Yeah, we only have 49 of 249, so we're perfectly fine. And let me make sure... No, right there. God mode disabled. Okay, so we already did that. Cool. We're good to go then. What is this? Because this isn't normally... Magnus Opus Beginner's Guide. Place everywhere hotkeys and a couple of bottle caps. Okay, well, let's look at this real quick. Magnus Opus includes a mod called Place Everywhere. This mod by the Lich allows you to place objects wherever you want while giving you full control of how exactly those objects are placed. There are a number of hotkeys you should familiarize with as you build your settlements. This note will help you remember, carry it with you, and open it anytime you like for a quick refresher. F1 toggles object snapping. You have to cancel current object if you have any selected for this to work. That's nice to know. F2 toggle ground and surface snapping, toggle workshop grid snapping. Okay, so it's a lot of like snapping options. Lock, unlock, highlighted object. Okay, that's kind of cool. Change time scale. Interesting. And then some like precise movements, right? Move it up, left, down, right. Scale it. Interesting. Probably won't be doing a whole lot of this stuff as I just take what's given to me and I make the best of it. So let's open this little Magnus Opus beginner guide. Gameplay tweaks about Sanctuary. Can I take this tape with me? It looks like I can. Because I'm guessing, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. And if we ever... Yeah, trust me, I already know about the Triangle of Death. We won't be settling in Sanctuary. Don't worry, don't worry. One last thing before you go. Thank you. Please remember to endorse the mods. Please endorse mods, guys and gals. And yeah, I think we got a copy of that holotape with us, so we should be ready to rock and roll as far as having all the settings, all the stuff needed as far as backend. Now, of course, there's always a little bit of backend when it comes to playing a heavily modded list, but what the... 5 seconds in, I'm getting attacked by a stink bug. It says small stink bug. I'm gonna hate to see the large one, I'm guessing. If this is the baby, I don't want to see the daddy. It is with a quick save, just because I just ran through and did all that, so I don't necessarily want to die immediately. Where are you? Is that your leg right there? You're still in there, and I'm not a fool. We don't do as much damage as I would really like to. Okay. Double tap never hurt anybody, right? Bug meat and chitin. The locals told me there was nothing close to human left alive in these parts, but it seems the Abernathy fellow was holding out on me. An entire pre-war vault, sealed tighter than a sunset sarsaparilla. I don't own one of those fancy Pip-Boy models, though, so this safari ain't likely to transition to an excavation anytime soon. Regardless, I thought my services could prove of some use to anyone locked inside, and I've been on a bit of writing kick lately, so I decided to compose whatever this is. Anyways, I'm something of a biologist, so as long as we're using both the terms somewhat and biologist generously, I gather knowledge on the critters of the waste and compile it into a bestiary of sorts. And when I can, I distribute that knowledge. So for anyone that's alive in there, here's some advice. Stick to the roads and avoid the woods if you're not well armed. I already knew that. To avoid ambushes, approach large trucks very carefully, okay? The treetops. That sounds horrifying, not gonna lie. We don't have a whole lot of treetops, so maybe we're fine there. And always approach shorelines and watering holes with your weapon drawn. Oh, and avoid swimming, just in general. Well, if anyone's down there, I hope this helps. Welcome to the Commonwealth. Keep an eye out for my bestiary, and good luck out there. Dell Lincoln, your first Wasteland pen pal. Thanks, Dell. I appreciate your efforts here. They have not gone unnoticed. And I think that's about it here. So yeah, like I said, the game, the textures are all really, really clean. It's something that you would, come to expect from a mod list in this day and age, or at least something I would come to expect from a mod list of this day and age. Might want to turn off the bloom. I'm not a super huge fan of blooming lights because oftentimes it's just too much. I get it, this would probably hurt your eyes, but after a while you would adjust and then the bloom would kind of be gone, so to speak. Not necessarily entirely gone, but you understand what I'm like saying.
Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth, what happened?
Codsworth? What happened to the world?
World, sir? Well, besides our geranium still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
By the by, she's in a better place.
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's really concerned about your family here. Sean's been kidnapped, but I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
Sean's been kidnapped.
I don't have to read the dialogue in this game. I keep forgetting that.
I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
No, that's not possible.
No. No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Always so hopeful.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Alright, well, we did make it out into the desert. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Fallout 4 Desert Edition. Now, hold on, Codsworth, because before I go slaying bugs, I want to grab a little book here. There we go. Throw that into perception. We'll grab Grognak. The fact that that's his favorite version of the comics just shows you the maturity level of our main protagonist. Whoa, Codsworth. Yo, save some bug roasting and toasting for me, bub. Can't even select these. Bee swarm.
But in another house. Follow me.
Okay. I'm not going to fully explore this stuff because I probably am just about to scrap it all, if I'm being honest with you.
What's all this? Found you.
Found you. I don't see the bug that's normally sitting here. Oh, maybe that's it? Yeah, the bee swarm. I just missed the hell out of it. Oh god. Spitter. Oh my goodness, it's about to kill me. Oh, okay, it did. The poison? I think the poison. Oh my goodness, I don't remember the last time we saved it. We're relying on sheer autosave at this point. Which is terrifying, because if I had to guess about it... That sucks. That's... Oh, man, that... Oh, no! I didn't even save it after we... I didn't even save it after we killed the guy? Oh, this stuff is hurting? Okay. Alright, well, I'm not going to go back and read everything, because we already did that, but I will go back and loot everything, because that's what's important. Well, that sucked. But, you know, that's to be expected down here in the wastelands, if I had to guess about it. And so it's just what it is. Trying to find some way where I can activate my achievements and everything and not have to pause the game, which would be really nice. Really, really nice. The fuck is that? Right, that's not VATS. Hold on. Oh, I gotta set... I appreciate VAFs, V-A-F-S, but I do still like having VATS as well. So, for anyone like me that's like, you know, I want the slow-mo system, which is what happens when you typically use VATS now in this mod pack, but I want VATS. You come here to the VAFs Redux in the mod config menu, click on it, it'll have a little drop down of options. You go to other, and in debug, you can turn on VATS. And then you just make sure you set your keys up to be different. That is, it looks like it said beaver. It's a little hard to see down here, but it does look like it says beaver. They're not attacking me, so, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to attack them. Those things are pretty freaking huge, you know what I mean? Ah, yes, Sanctuary. Codsworth, I'm not going to lie, we're going to be a little bit speedier with this conversation this time, because I just don't have the time.
Things will be set. They came into the vault. They
Oh my
came
goodness.
into the vault.
There we go.
She's... Sure. Codsworth, listen to me carefully.
I keep selecting the top option, and it's
Right.
it's just not working out.
200 years.
A bit of it. That means
Codsworth. Uh-huh.
Oh, sir, I spent an...
Stay with me, pal. Thank you, Cod.
Now, enough feeling. Shall we send...
All right.
All right, lead the way. This time, when it comes to the... Oops, sorry. This time, when it comes to that stinging bee thing, you got it, Codsworth. I will not interrupt. Oh, you know what? I was gonna forget something. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
That's what I just said. Me and the Lone Wanderer, we're like on the same same wavelength. Can I shoot in from here and get the bugs?
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house.
You already got them all. Okay, we're gonna hit a quick save because again, this is the dangerous part here. All right, so those little flying ant swarms. I can just shoot into the middle of them. It's a bee swarm. Okay. One down. I'm going to keep my distance back here while Codsworth goes in. I feel like you walk a little bit slower in this mode. We do absolutely no damage to this thing. Oh my god. Codsworth. You do no damage to this thing. We're so... Get it, Cods? Do we actually... Yeah, we do, like... Nothing. 8. Codsworth is about to go down. We might have to kill this guy just with the good old functions. Hold on, hold on. Let me get the stim pack. I mean, not really what I want to be spending my stuff on, but you know, we're here. Dodge. Get him, Cosworth. Get him. Yeah, I know my health is low. All right, trust me. I feel it. Nope. Nope. Cods, you can finish this. Let's go for 6 experience. And honestly, it's some of the worst loot for having spent like 50 bullets. But, you know, we did it. We did the thing.
Codsworth.
Sir, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Well, thanks for trying.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the host.
All right. So we spent too many stim packs and way too much ammo on that little excursion there. But you know, there's some things that you just got to do that are kind of a necessity, and clearing out Sanctuary is definitely one of those. From now on, if we run into one of those stinger bug things, we'll probably just run away. Anyways, let's go ahead and activate the workshop here. And in this mod pack, the workshop puts you into free cam mode, so you can really tweak, edit, and build to your heart's content. Now, a couple things that I need to cover. This little trash can will be present at every settlement, and if you scrap it, it'll scrap all the various non-scrappable sort of junk that typically lays about, you know, branches, that kind of stuff. And then to save us on time, because I just don't want to spend X amount trying to go through and scrap everything, I typically use the scrap all, and that gets rid of all the rest of it. And then we can zoom out here for a bit better of a... I don't know why this isn't going to let me scrap the ruined house. That's curious. Maybe these ruined houses are being protected by something, because it's... Oh wait, you can repair it. Interesting. So yeah, that must be something completely different. Anyways, it just gives us sort of a nice blank canvas to start with here in the Commonwealth. And you know what? I am going to pay to repair this house and see what we get. Well, heidi-ho. That's kind of nice. It's not fantastic, but it's a home. It's a shelter. Can I get out this door? It is a home and a shelter. And so that, in and of itself, is pretty nice. We're not going to spend too much time here in Sanctuary. I'm just going to go back over to the workbench, and we're going to see what all we scrapped here. Maybe we got some medicine from around the place. Maybe we got some... yeah, 6 stim packs. That's good. We got some food, but honestly, I mean, 10 HP from food, that's just not worth it. Take the bobby pins and the caps. No really upgrade to our stuff there. Pipe rifle, though. Take it, and we'll take the grenades, and I'll even take a set of binoculars, because I mean that sounds like it could be really useful. Let's check these things out. So do we have this favorited? We do, but it's not where I want it. So we'll put the 10 mil to slot 1. We'll put the pipe rifle to slot 2. We'll leave the baton on 3. Where's my binoculars? That's kind of nice. If you like don't have a scope at the time, you can still zoom in. Yeah, I like that. All right, so down and on and inward to Concord. Pretty sure there's a rad roach somewhere near the entrance of Sanctuary, but we're not going to worry about it for right now. We're just going to hobble our way on down to the truck stop and meet our ever so friendly companion, Dog Meat. A double barrel off that guy. That's fantastic. Now, I will say, whenever you go to get this mod pack, you'll see that there's like 2 mods that you have to get off of Lover's Lab. That, for me, scared me a bit because the not safe for work mod list, it's not my cup of tea. That's not why I'm here to play the game, you know what I mean? So I was a little skeptical, but apparently it's just some physics type working, and we're going to keep our eye out for anything sus. Because again, that's, you know, not what we're here for.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
It's also, I don't think the content... But hey, I was talking to you, dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You want to come with me?
Want to come with me, pal?
Sort of a flea bag.
Okay, then.
Okay, then.
Together.
Now, basically, we're going to do the same thing here for the Red Rocket Workshop. We're going to grab it. We're going to scrap the trash can first. And we'll do a quick little scrap all. Call it what you will. Call it cheesy, whatever. It's just how I prefer to play the game. It saves me on the running around just to scrap, you know, this, that, and the other. And we would eventually end up with everything that we scrapped anyways. It would just take us a bit longer to get to. So long story short, I do not feel bad about my actions here. You play the game the way you want to play the game, and I'll play the game the way I want to play the game. Alright. I left one frag mine because you never know when we may be back here and then realize, oh shucks, you know, I need a landmine. So, leave that as a just in case. We'll hit us with another little quick save because, as we've already seen, the wasteland can be a bit unforgiving. I don't know what that bug down is. Blood bug hatchling, but it seems like it might be having some errors in loading. Pipe rifle. We do have some ammo for it. It does less damage than our 10 mil though, so that's a little unsavory. Let's just pop one of these guys, yeah? We took it out. One shot. Nice to see that you guys aren't overrated. 45 chance to hit. Let's send it. BEAUT full. It was good to actually be able to take down an enemy, you know? Not have to spend so much ammo on it. That guy looks like he's bowing. He just had a really good performance on stage, and he's bowing to the audience. Yes, I think the walk speed is actually slower in this, which is a little hard to get used to. Sprinting still feels fine, though. Alright, here's Concord with a few extra additions, right? Big old tanks sort of resting in the middle of the town. A doe that's walking right towards me. Look, I don't want to have to pop you, but I will. You don't have a head. What do you mean you're still alive? I figured once I disconnected those two parts, you know, the rest of it should kind of fall down. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of looked like a bomb, so I was just checking. We don't have a whole lot of ammo left for this, so I'm gonna swap to the pipe rifle. Wish I could pick up this thing and carry it over there. It looks pretty deadly. Alright, and then always use this... Oh, we're throwing Molotovs at him. It seems like our first shot always does so little. Shit. Yeah, our shots actually deal just incredibly weak damage. Let's try for a headshot. That did pretty good. Oh, shoot. Nice. Okay. Alright, so it's manageable. We're pretty low on... Yeah. Hopefully, I think I quick saved it right before we popped around that corner there, so it shouldn't be too far back here for us. You know what I find funny? That vault door there just said stand 10 meters back. But Vault Tech is an American son of a bitch. What do you do to that? You know what I mean? Just don't get hit by the Molotov chance. We got a long way to go is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're going to try a different approach. We're going to send Dogmeat in preemptively. Dogmeat, where are you? What are you standing back there scared?
Get him.
Get him. And I'm going to stand all the way back here and I'm just going to... Get him, Dogmeat. I gave you an order, bub. Oh my god, you just Molotov. You know what? Yeah, I don't blame you for running on that one. How is my health so low? Oh, okay. We have to kill them faster. Problem is, they take hardly no damage when shot in the chest. So we really just gotta hit headshots here. I always find it funny, the mods like True Damage and all that, they're like, it makes it so you die faster and the enemies die when you shoot them in the head. They also, it seems to make their chest really, really strong, right? Your weapon jammed? You fucking shitting me? Oh my god. Alright. One down. Many more to go. Radiated meat, Brahmin meat. I'd really like to cook that stuff if at all possible. This gives me 25 HP back. 20. Alright, then we're getting kind of low. Maybe. Whoa, okay. A little bit of jiggle there. Okay, well that gives us 40 armor right off the rip, so that's pretty good. Gives us 2 additional if we swapped the Rager's outfit there. Maybe that'll help us to not die. I mean, just in general, maybe that'll help us to not die. I do want to eat a little bit more food. I'm trying to save my stim packs, as it seems like we're going to be going through them fairly quickly here. Another thing to cram? Sure, I'll cram it in. Probably not the best visualization there, but you understood what I was saying. This guy's literally just wearing a shirt. I don't understand how my shots do so little, but that's how the cookie's crumbling. Enough with the Molotovs, guys. Like, come on. What are you, 5 years old? Going around throwing explosive bottles on people? That's not funny. Stim pack. Stim pack. Oh my god. Get to high ground. Now that's what I'm talking about. When you shoot the head, they should go down. Come on, one shot. You go over there and sneeze on the guy. Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ, dog me. Don't scare me like that. We are making progress, though. That's like 3 or 4 of them down now. I think it might just be that one guy left down there. Alright, so we already looted you. Okay, you still have clothes on. Let's loot this guy. I think there is still at least one, maybe 2 more. Short gas mask. That gives us some extra armor. That's really good. Blood-soaked long johns. Don't love it, but again, it's better than what we have, so it's fine. This is 45 ammo. We only have 6 shotgun shells. Otherwise, I'd consider using that. But we're running pretty low on all ammo types. There's still a raider down here. Just because there's not gunshots going on. You're not fooling me.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us. Ah, man, come back. Time's up. Give up now? I'll make it quick.
Oh, snap. Talk about making it quick. I don't even know. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't even know where he was. I just took a random shot. Take it, though. Alright. Take the laser musket. And the laser musket has been modified in this, so that way it has infinite ammo, which is really nice. For those of you that haven't seen the mod, basically it just makes it to where it's kind of it's a crank instead of a typical type reload, which is nice. It's nice to say the least. Oh god. Cover. How you gonna tell me that didn't hit him? Boom! Gotcha. There's definitely still a raider up there. Oh, maybe I don't have any. Oh, I'm seeing them through a wall here, but at least I do see them, so maybe I can. Doesn't appear to have killed them.
Hey, who's there?
It's a me, a Mario. Oh, I guess we'll just have to find him whenever. Guess we'll just have to find him whenever we get up there. Get ourselves with a little quick save. And let's try and get through this Concord library here. Oh, I thought there was typically... There he is. Shit. Get him, dog meat. Good shit. You didn't do all that, right? I had to hit him. Alright. And we keep on keeping on. At least we got some more shotgun shells there. We'll go ahead and grab the fusion core while we're down here, because we're responsible. Oh, we only have 2 attempts on this. That's good to know. Power wasn't it, though. Doesn't look like we're getting a reset either here. Okay, so power had what? 0? Can't be that. Could possibly be build. Can't be pipes. Possibly be lawns. Can't be rules or ruled or owner or races or that. So yeah, it's either build or lawns.
Got it.
Oh, let's go. And then we're not going to unlock the gate, so that way I can come over here and lockpick it and get a little bit more experience, right?
Got it.
Some circuitry. Some more shotgun shells. Hey, hey. I don't think there's ever anything in this one. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait, shit. There should still be someone up here, right? Because I don't think we killed him earlier. We didn't ever get the experience sort of pop up. I did hit him with a Molotov, though. Oh, wait. Maybe that's them right there. Yeah, nice. I guess we did get him with that Molotov. Cool beans, cool beans, cool, cool, cool. Okay. Got our looting done there.
We're supposed to. What are you?
Oh my god. Just so we're all clear, I was trying to throw that through the little wooden thing there. Hey, stop beating up on my dog, dude. The boy dog meat, mess him up. Where's those little... Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Kind sirs. Flashlight's pretty good on this Pit Boy.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with. You hear that? You're gonna fucking pay for that!
Crotch shot.
Bullet in the knee.
Bullet in the knee? No way. That's got to be a custom line. Okay. Dog meat didn't even save nothing for me. So here's that first person. Kaiser helmet. I'm assuming that didn't work out very well for you there, huh? Alright. Let's go loot these 2 poor fellas. And hello, hello.
Excellent.
Includes the Atomic Command holotape.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
I like your thing there. Seems like it'd really hurt if you get shot in it, but you know, whatever.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill.
We look astonishing.
See, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But...
maybe?
well, we do have one idea.
Nope.
Better be a good one.
Better be a good one.
Sturgis. Tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like how he makes it sound really good, but when you go up there, there's like... There's no... what's it called?
This is crazy.
There's no armor on the power armor.
Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
You dig? I do dig. I dig it.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But
Collision
we're
boxes.
a bit
Yep.
stuck.
The thing with collision boxes that gets me is like I just shot through that tiny hole in the wall and it was like, yeah, that's fine. But then I try to throw a Molotov cocktail through a wide open window and it's like, no, no, no.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Yeah, but if you tinker with stuff, how can you not get the lock open?
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right.
We're set.
Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alright, let's grab...
There we go.
So our perception is at like 8 now. That's pretty good. Let's just go ahead and go on up there. I think there's some loot back in there, but honestly, sometimes you just don't want to scour through boxes just to find a couple caps. You know what I mean? And I feel like we've done our due diligence enough that we should have enough materials when we return to... Well, I guess we're going to be going to the drive-in. That's really where I want to set up base. It's nice, it's flat. It's typically where I like to do my bases. You can really set up a nice little town there. Alright, we'll hit us with another quick save, just because you never know. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I just crashed the game trying to save it. Nope, there we go, just a little bit of a stutter. In goes the fusion core, and in goes my body. This power armor is a little roomy on a skinny guy like me.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Shut your face. We got nobody, nowheres.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people can get past my boys. I'll give you that. Come on, I've got places to be.
Trying to let him get a little bit closer before I just hop down gung-ho.
Come on, I've got places to be.
I think this may be the opportunity. Huh! That defense rifle sells for 87. None of y'all are really what I'm concerned about here. I really just, it's the Deathclaw. What gun do you have? That thing is registering a loud decibel there. Fucking book it. Run, 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 run. Picked the wrong fight, buddy. I know your one weakness. Doors. Nice. I do like the addition. I'm not sure where or who made the change of turning the Deathclaw from a normal Deathclaw into a stunted Deathclaw. It's a minor change, but it makes the story make so much more sense. Because otherwise, like, how are you going up against the Deathclaw, you know, mission 1? I'm sorry, it's just, it's not gonna happen, you know? This car is on fire? This car is on fire. Dog meat, run! Okay, but I'm pretty sure there's still an enemy down here. I just... Language, lady. I really just want that car to explode before I'm trying to walk past, because y'all know my luck. It's gonna explode as soon as I go to run past it. They upstairs? Hey, hey. Getting on into the nighttime here. I can't really see you that well. I'm coming for your little ass. Get him, dog meat. You can't even deal with my dog, bro. We did it. That's everybody. Fuck to the yes. Guess I didn't really need that, but that's alright. Now I don't just want to run around too much here looting and whatnot, so we'll try and be quick with it. There's 2 extra stim packs in that. That would have been really useful to know earlier. And did we... I know I looted you. I guess that was really it, 'cause we already looted the person up top too, right? There's some caps down here. Nice. Alright, let's go talk to Preston, and then, yeah, we're rounding out on day 1 here. Already got all this stuff from you. I did not already get everything from you. And what an eventful day 1, right? We wake up, go out. This thing should be fading, but it's not, so I'll just do that.
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Whoa. Already watch out.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
This guy was so happy to have just seen like 20 raiders get mowed down with a minigun.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace safer. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
100 caps. It's a little weak, but I'll take it. I'll take what I can
I'll
get.
take what I can get.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true merc. Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
That's just because you're drugged up. If you're feeling any kind of pain, lady, it's because you're like 70 living in a wasteland.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Lady didn't blink once during our entire conversation.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right.
Spoken like a true addict. No, Preston. You don't get it. I need my chems. I need them. Andy Hoosers. Alright, so yeah, let's get on back to Sanctuary, at least for excuse me. Voice correct? At least for the night. This is where we'll lay our heads, build a bed. And we may go through and build it up just enough to get through the Sturgis quest line. We'll see. See how difficult that's going to be. We'll leave the power armor right here. Nobody steal it. Alright, got my eyes on you. We are over encumbered now. That makes sense. Store all the junk first. We'll go through and store all the melee weapons. We'll store the minigun. Just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think we need 6 double barrels. Defense gun. Okay, so this is like a automatic weapon. Honestly, it might be worthwhile to keep it. But then we have this defense rifle, which is also got a big old round on it and all that. So yeah, let's get rid of the defense gun and I'll just have the defense rifle. Makes more sense. Defense pistol. I mean, you really it's this same shit over and over again. And then we probably won't use the scrap handgun that uses the 38 ammo because we already have a weapon that deals 38 damage, right? So, or uses 38 ammo. So we're instead just going to hold on to this 45 ammo version. Minuteman cap. I think we might throw that on. Yeah, let's see as far as apparel goes what all we got that's a bit better now. Really hoping that helmet would be better with such an awesome name like Kaiser helmet. Those vests I was picking up because I was sure it would be very valuable to sell. Nope. It's good armor. Apparently no one appreciates and or respects that nowadays age. Tank Contour pants gives us strength agility. It's not a bad little combo there, but I think we're going to stick with what we got on. Let's take a quick little look-see at ourselves. We're looking like a real wasteland force to be reckoned with. Alright, so put all that away. Let's put all the clothing away. All the moonshine and the raw meat. We don't need raw meat. Pinkies, that is some pretty good health, but I don't want to carry it all on me. Okay. It's a bit better. Get rid of all the raw materials, right? Already dumped all that, and ammo doesn't weigh. So cool, we're down to 66 pounds of 249. That's a bit more manageable. And now let's get ourselves a little bed going, right? 'Cause I don't want to sleep on the ground. I don't know about you, just not my my preference or my forte. We have any cool new beds? Not really, so I'll just take this this one that doesn't look like absolute garbage. And honestly, little power generator going. Five, 6. This one takes like demonstrably less materials and only gives us one less power, so I'll just build that. Let's get a little conduit on the side here. Link that up. And as they say, let there be light. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a permanent fix, but we're here, so it's working while it's working. I don't know how far back that power conduit actually goes for letting me place light and it still work. Like all the way over there. Nice. All right. House is looking spiffy. We got a place to sleep. Let's sleep till 6. And then yeah, that'll be day 1 gone and done and completed. Shoo-ba-dee, doo-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. One down, 99 more days to go. We got quite a ways, but honestly, I think it's going to be a fantastic journey for us. So we're going to go ahead and hit save here. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe it sounded like I just started to equip a grenade, but I'm hoping, yeah, that's not the case. Oh, actually, you know what? We do have a level up that I need to get through. So let's go ahead and do these 2 level ups. And then we'll go through. So educated, I like to do this one. You get additional skill points. It reminds me of the old perks from Fallout. Immediately gain plus 10 skill points. Settlement population increased by plus 10. That's a lot. Maximum health increased by plus 20. That could be good. Concentrated fire. I don't know how this would work in VAFs if we just did that, so. And then these are just raising our raw base stats. I mean, honestly, 10% bonus to accuracy and damage. Additional attacks on the same foe. That's pretty good. Let's do concentrated fire. And then we got a lot of stats over here to level up. So let's go ahead and get gunsmithery and long arms to a flat 40. Maybe a lot picking to a flat 20. Influence flat 25. Persuasion. Where's the stealth? Let's get that to flat 35, right? Survival, tinkering. Don't worry about unarmed. Robustness. Most things I'm just trying to round out here so I see a nice even level with it. Okay. So I'd say that's pretty good overall, just sort of rounding things a bit. And we'll even get medicine to 15. I feel like that's a good thing to have. So there we go. That's our new level up system there. We learned our skills, and now we're going to hit ourselves with the little save. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who has joined me today on the stream, and everyone that watches these streams post-fact, because I know there's actually quite a few more of you than there are of us here live, but that's all right. If you've enjoyed the series, or if you enjoyed the premise, be sure to leave a like down below, so that way YouTube can continue to share and spread it out. Subscribe if you're new here and you want, you know, to see more live streams and stay caught up with the series. We'll be trying to get shorts back rocking and rolling, as I feel like it's does a good job. If you miss a stream one day, maybe you don't miss the funniest part, or maybe you miss you know, some of it, but you get the general gist of sort of where we were at or what we were doing just by watching a short little 30-second clip of it. Anyways, thanks again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. And as per the usual, I hope you all stay safe, stay awesome, and stay crafting. Till then,